All right, we're live.
We're live.
We're live, but it's like the
It's a very tense moment here.
yeah, it is. I'm trying to get it's a Poconos moment. I'm trying to get our nice, like some nice views in here, but it's a little bit glary. So
Can you get the lighting crew in here, please?
can we get the lighting crew? Hold on. Let's walk around here and see what looks better. Okay. I think this way is. Oh, look, this way's perfect.
Okay.
We just need a.
You're gonna stand there like
No,
that?
I need you to come here.
And bring the bench.
You can bring the bench, okay? And then I'm gonna figure out we're gonna. No, this is our wonderful new. Oh, look, and we got a Santana sighting in the background. Look at that.
How about we sit on these stools?
Okay, even better. We got stools. We got stools, and then move this like table thing over here. Maybe. Want to take the wheelie table behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. You guys are. This is our work in progress. This is the Pocono house, by the way. Giving you a little tour. See, we just had the wood stove was put out. A little hard to see, but we're up. There's a cat on the table there. Okay, and this is 360. Oh, this is the lighting here is much better.
Okay. Good.
Okay, now put this down. Cut my head off a little. All right, here we go. We're back, folks.
I'm never on this side of you.
Oh, should we switch?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure? I don't like. It's not a good bag. Switch over.
Switch over. Okay.
Crazy. Sorry, guys.
We're a little bit of a hot mess right now.
Yeah. Well, and it's also it's a terrible angle for me. Holy crap!
This is Rosie. This is the newest addition to the family. It's been a while. She's a little over a year old. Say hi, Rosie. Rosie, for you folks, she has no tail. We talk about the mean tricks of
Put her down. Put her down. Put her down.
Still love her. All right. Santana, relax.
All righty.
Do we have anybody here with us? No?
No, not yet, because I think it's a bit of a hot mess.
Then nothing has changed since the last time.
Exactly. So this is it. We're back. And for those of you who don't even know what this is.
It's Keeping It Real with Beth and Darin.
Yes.
Keeping It Real with Darin. But no, it's Keeping It Real with Beth and Darin. That's right.
Beth and Darin. Sounds better that way.
Yes.
Darin and Beth?
No, Keeping It Real with Beth and Darin.
All right. Well.
Here in Hawley, Pennsylvania, right?
Yes, in
That's
Hawley,
where we are,
PA.
At Fawn Lake.
Yes, this is where we found our vacation home, our getaway weekend home, our retreat for the last. We got it back in March, and we've been really loving it here.
This all started because a place out in Southampton was stripped away from us.
Yes. Oh,
right?
Look, I still have my scarf on.
Yeah, we were originally, our hopes were that we were going to spend summers out in Southampton.
Yep.
And then one day we found out that house was sold.
Exactly. It's pretty sad.
So we decided a few years later that we were going to look for a summer home in the Berkshires.
Yep.
But somehow we're here in the Poconos. How'd that happen, Beth?
Well, that happened because when I was a little kid, my parents had a house in Dingman's Ferry, Pennsylvania, in a place called Wild Acres. And I've always kind of had, I'm always a nostalgia kind of person. And we had spent a weekend in the Berkshires first, looking at places. And then we went to Lake Wallenpaupack for a weekend. We really liked it. And then on the way back home, we were like, you know what? Let's stop into a realtor's office and see what our options could be if we wanted to get a house. And so we met someone. Her name is Jen with Chant Realty. She was terrific.
Very good. We can highly recommend if anybody's looking for a house in the Poconos.
We'll hook you up with Jen.
And that's not a paid endorsement.
Yes. And we had some places in mind because I had heard of some developments. And Jen started to get a handle on what we really liked. And one weekend, she took us, I guess it was right around the fall, she took us to the house that we're in now. And our house it's called
Seasonal Lake Views.
Seasonal Lake Views.
Right now we have a view of the lake that's pretty much frozen over.
Yeah.
In the summertime, when you really want to see the lake, we can't.
You can't see well, you can see it. You walk past, you look through people's driveways and you can see the lake. And it is just such a beautiful community. People are super nice. Our neighbors have been really wonderful. And and we came in, we did some work in the house already. We have our animals come with us now almost every weekend.
It is quite the process. Right now, this weekend, we have Santana, our dog, and our two cats. Rosie, who you just saw before, and Jasper, who's laying on the bedside,
I'm
and
gonna
don't
get
forget,
treats
and our
for her.
bearded dragon Guapo inside as well. And I am the one who's responsible, isn't that right, Beth, for basically shipping all these animals into the car,
Yep.
up here, into the house, and then as soon as we're done with this, we're heading back to Westchester, where I'll be responsible for taking these guys back into the car again. So maybe one day you'll get that on videotape to see what I go through each time to get our menagerie of animals transported each week.
Yes, I know. Well, I mean, it's a lot. I'm trying to make sure people are aware that we're on right now because I had a little technical difficulties.
This is a tough day for us to be doing. This is like, I'm sure there's a lot of people out
Getting
right
ready
now
for Christmas.
getting ready for Christmas, doing some holiday shopping. Maybe they're buying something for us. I doubt it, but it's nice to think that.
Mm-hmm.
We still have some holiday shopping to do too, right?
Yes, we do. We do have some holiday shopping
And
we need to do.
Holiday shopping has taken a hit for Beth ever since Lord and Taylor in Westchester went bye-bye.
Not necessarily. I mean, I do think that it is something. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I just repeated ourselves. We have Saks off Fifth. Okay, we have that's what I have now.
Okay.
And they have some nice things. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go in there.
Well, maybe you can talk about holiday shopping a little bit.
Well, I mean, I could the holiday shopping is
everything's being done online. That's all you do is purchase
for the most part. Yeah. But I still like going into the stores and especially up here, it's really nice because you can go to like stores that have like a million different candles you can smell.
But she only ends up going to one store.
Oh, Melanie.
Yeah.
The Retique lady.
Beth is a creature of habit, as many of you know. Yes. As I know.
Mm-hmm.
So she has one store in particular that she's particularly
fell in love with.
That she fell in love with, and each weekend that we're up here, Beth.
I didn't go this weekend.
No, she didn't. That's because it was super cold and we didn't really go any place this weekend.
I know.
But Beth has one particular store that she goes to each weekend. She pops in.
Say hello to Melanie.
To say hello. Doesn't necessarily come out with anything, thank God, because we'd be broke by now. But each week she's looking to see her next find that she can get from Melanie, the Retique lady.
Yes. Well, I've gotten a lot of
I think Beth just likes the name. I'm convinced that Beth is just in love with the name Retique.
Well, I like that. And then we also just found a new antique place that Darin fell in love with, which we also got he was obsessed with getting a barrel, which we did get. We got a really nice barrel table. And unfortunately, it was too heavy to bring in the house. So right now it's under the deck. It's
sitting outside of our deck right now. It's covered up. So if anybody wants to come up here and give me a hand with a barrel to, bring inside, free drinks on me. All right. But meanwhile, we got a barrel. It's a nice barrel.
It's beautiful. It's got a table.
But that was my one thing that I really wanted to get for the house downstairs to the basement was a barrel. And then you ended up getting a barrel.
Oh, that, yeah.
She ended up purchasing a barrel for me online that she was so excited about. And it seemed very reasonably priced. And then Beth, a couple of weeks later, had to do a redo. And why was that? Because the shipping cost?
The shipping was like $1,000. The barrel was like $150 and the shipping was $1,000. I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Who would do that?
What do you mean? Who would do?
I don't understand who would actually end up paying.
I don't know. Someone who just doesn't even who has no concept. But thankfully, we found this really great antique place in Honesdale, Pennsylvania. And we got the table and then we actually went back yesterday and we got a couple more knickknacks. So we've been and really reasonable. And it's so much. That's the fun thing is when you're furnishing a vacation home, it doesn't have to be crazy top of the line stuff. Somebody else's trash is our treasure.
And all this trash, a lot of it is going downstairs in the basement because that's my area where my buddy Dale built me an absolutely beautiful bar. Yes, where are you going? Let her whine. It's okay.
I'm not gonna let her whine because she's annoying.
So basically up here, this is Beth's area, not her area, but this is what she's pretty much in charge of, what goes where. And downstairs in the basement, I'm trying to create my own little man cave down there with my bar that Dale built from scratch. Absolutely gorgeous. The barrel will eventually go down there if I can find somebody to help me carry it into the house. Could be you. And then we're adding some other things, but when Beth and I come here, we really don't hang out upstairs in the basement. We hang out pretty much just on the couch. Beth has found her filet mignon part of the couch.
There it
Okay,
is. That's the filet mignon.
She found it right there where she's got her blanket.
Boom.
Boom.
Right in the corner.
Yep.
Right in the corner.
TV over there, and then she's all set. We got a little bit of a.
This is our kitchen. There's some stuff that we're almost leaving. And then,
we got the pellet stove right over there.
Pellet stove right there.
Beth has become a master of the pellet stove.
And then
she really knows how to work that thing.
Yes, I do. And then this is the front door, and there's like all these little things. There's also what was cool too is we had our community has an annual tag sale in the summer.
Yeah, the nice tag.
And
it's a nice tag sale.
We got some really beautiful things from the tag sale. And the other thing that I'm finding is that every weekend when we come to the house, Darin's cleaning out our own house in New Rochelle and bringing up all kinds of stuff that I never have looked at in the last, 10, 15 years. And that'll probably wind up at the tag sale.
Might end up at the Fawn Lake tag.
It might be. It wind up somebody else's. We got a lot of DVDs and VHS cassettes that somebody might think is worth something.
So we've been spending a lot of time hanging pictures, doing little projects around the house.
Oh yeah.
We actually had our daughter and her boyfriend were here for a weekend. He actually did a little project for us as well. Thank you very much, Chris.
Yes.
Put together the litter box
downstairs.
It's
a litter box house.
The litter box house.
Yes,
right.
It's a litter box.
I started off. I had no patience for it. He finished it off. Great job, Chris.
Yes.
So a couple weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? I did a pretty good job. With a gift that my daughter Rebecca bought me downstairs. It was really cool. It's a little box for wine corks that you can hang on the wall, and you drop the corks in and it fills up over time, and it says the Feldman family. And I was able to hang it on the wall by using a drill, which I've never done before. And Beth was super impressed by the fact that I was using a drill for the first time.
And I kind of over.
And then she's like, wow, he knows how to use a drill now. This is great. So we can start doing some other stuff around the house. So we brought a box up from the garage in Westchester, which was a
modular shelf.
Modular shelf. And I was going to hang it on the wall inside one of the bedrooms. And that's where my days as a carpenter ends.
Well, and the thing is that we literally just had the rooms painted. So there was not even a hole in the wall. And now there are a couple of holes in the wall.
Here's the thing that I learned. You got to be really accurate, precise where you put those holes in the wall.
It's like science.
Otherwise,
or math.
Otherwise, you're going to have a problem hanging it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Not science. It's math.
Well, I needed some help from my assistant there, and she wasn't really doing a very good job with the measuring either. It's not just on me.
I've never done a good job with measuring.
But I was able to drill okay. I just drilled them in the wrong spots. And then we had 3 holes that were an eyesore. Beth was almost in tears.
And then I found a picture.
So she found a picture that covered all.
I'll give you guys a tour.
No, we're not doing any tours.
What?
We'll do a tour next time.
No, I can show them. It's very easy.
Yeah,
Watch.
fine.
I'll show you. I'm going to take you on a tour a little bit.
I'll be right here.
He's going to be right here, but I'll just show you Darin's handiwork. And we could also show you, Darin, you should come with me to the basement. So this was the room. This is like considered Becca's room. So we wound up, Darin put this up, which was really nice. Where am I looking? Here, see? Look, see, he put this mirror up. We have the bed there. And then this is where the shelf was supposed to go. And now this picture is covering it. So no, you can't see a hole. So that's nice. So that was this room. And then this is my piece de resistance bathroom. This is what I love with my shiplap. I'm all about shiplap. And then I'll take you down to Darin's bar. Darin had chalkboard put on the wall.
So
I can't show you all the chalkboard stuff because it's a little bit racy, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go quick because the lighting's not so good. And then this is the bar. Here we go. This is Dale Spencer. I'm telling you, I'm highly recommending Dale Spencer's handiwork. Look at this bar. How beautiful is that? He did such a great job. And then and then there's a sign back here dedicated to my father-in-law. You can't put a price on a good time. So this is still a work in progress, but it's coming together. And this is the thing that Darin hung up that has all the little corks in it. And that's from Becca. That was a gift to him. So for his birthday, which was really nice. So I'm going to go back upstairs so that the lights are a little bit better. And then we can finish this off. And so, you know that we did this podcast for for the first time we did it when it was the middle of COVID. Remember that?
No, we started it before COVID.
We started
and then we
before COVID?
resurrected it during COVID. And during COVID is when we started getting actually people watching it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Before COVID, we were doing it like today, and not many people were watching it.
Yeah, like nobody
Yeah,
now. But that's because I put up the wrong thing.
Yeah, we had a captive audience during COVID because
Yes.
people had no place to go. Now everybody has a place to
Yeah,
go,
they're busy.
so they don't watch us. But
Yes.
that's okay.
Yes.
We're used to that. We just talk to each other.
Right. So
you showed him everything downstairs?
I showed him. The lighting's a little off. He was right. I was saying to Darin, why don't we do the podcast at the bar? And he's like, no, the lighting's bad. He was right.
Yeah. And I don't
He was very smart.
Right. I don't even have an education in stage crew or anything.
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
Yeah, you're not the stage crew guy. So
we by the way, we just came back from a phenomenal breakfast place that we just discovered after living here for 10 months now.
Yep.
Right next to the Lackawaxen River. Right. What's the place called? Two
Anglers Cafe.
And I was really excited about coming back today because yesterday we went, the woman said, oh, if you look out the window by the trees, you could probably see a few eagles. And I didn't see any eagles. And I'm like a child. When I hear about wildlife that you can see, I get all excited. And when I don't see it, I'm very disappointed. Didn't see it today.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll go back soon. But yeah, this place is really good, right?
Yeah. We keep finding new places. And I always say, like, the way where we are, we're right near Woodlock Resorts, which is this like high-end resort that's 5 minutes away.
I don't know why you're so impressed by it. Beth seems to think the fact that Woodlock Pines is near us gives us some added.
It gives us some cachet.
It gives us something that that's not there.
It's nice. So we actually, for our anniversary, we went to a really nice restaurant that they have there. They have a couple of restaurants, and then there's a winery that's like less than 5 minutes from our house. And then there's Lake Wallenpaupack. And then what we also discovered was that we're only 15 minutes from the Catskills. So like today when we went to Lackawaxen, there's a little bridge. It's a 1-lane bridge called the Roebling Bridge. You have to wait your turn to go across.
You have to wait your turn going across that bridge because if you go too soon, there could be a problem.
Car. Right. But you can go to Barryville. We go to Narrowsburg. You can drive all the way back to New York through a very scenic, beautiful route. And this summer, we even went tubing down the Delaware, which was a bit of a nightmare for me, but we survived. It was good. We'll save that story for another time.
Story for next time.
Yes.
That's a story in itself. It deserves a lot of attention.
Yeah. So, but we've had a lot of wonderful adventures so far. We did have some friends that have come up and seen it, and we
not enough. We haven't had enough people come yet.
We keep inviting people, and they're like, no, too busy for us.
Yeah.
It's all right. Darin and I enjoy each other's company, so
yes,
we even yesterday when we had to go to Home Depot to buy sand and a can for we everything's an adventure.
Everything's an adventure. We Home Depot and Honesdale, and then we were looking for a couple of things, and you had to go out to the garden center.
It was like freezing.
It's freezing out there. Like Home Depot's got the indoor and the outdoor part, and I wasn't well dressed for the outdoor part.
Yep.
What else? So since we spend a lot of time here on the weekends, and there's not a lot to do in the winter, we need a lot of new shows to start watching. Programs that Beth and I can binge. We've been watching a few things, right? What have we been watching lately?
Bad Sisters season 2.
Yeah, that's Beth's.
I think this finale is actually this coming week, so I'll be done with that one.
What else have you?
We just finished binging No Good Deed with Ray Romano and Lisa Kudrow. That was very good.
That was good. Yeah, it was a little dark. It was okay.
Yeah, but it was good.
The show that I really liked a lot that I don't know how you feel about it. You didn't seem like
the Penguin.
The Penguin. Did anybody else see the Penguin out there? That show was great. Colin Farrell was fantastic, and what's her name? Kristen Milotti. Is that her name? I
think so. Yeah, she was actually. We said she was in How I Met Your Mother. She was actually the mother in How I Met Your Mother. She didn't really have a big role in that, but that was her.
What else? Oh, started watching Landman because Alicia said to start watching it. Thanks, Alicia. What else? We've been watching. One of the shows that I've been on season 4 that I can only watch when I'm up here because I'm using somebody else's account. Shh, don't tell anybody. Is Yellowstone, which is pretty good, right?
Yeah, and Yellowstone's excellent.
Season 4. I guess Kevin Costner.
Don't look at any of the spoilers.
Yeah, Kevin Costner's not coming back for season 5, so I'm not up to season 5. But that's what I've been watching. What else besides Yellowstone? Well,
we just watched Lee. The movie Lee.
Yeah, what was that?
With Kate Winslet. Yeah, it was dark.
It was dark, right? I fell asleep to that after my 4th glass of wine last night.
And then I watched a documentary about June Carter Cash. And Darin woke up and he was like, what are you watching?
Yeah, we were watching a documentary about June Carter Cash. Beth is obsessed with June Carter.
I love her. I'm going to Jackson.
You wish you could be singing a little duet with Dylan right now, right?
In a fever.
You want to touch base about our kids at all? Or
Yes,
no?
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Okay. So when last we checked in on I think we did our podcast several years ago. Becca was an aspiring fashion designer. She just graduated college and she had gotten a job at a company called Rebecca Taylor. Things were going well for about a year until the company that owned Rebecca Taylor decided to pull the plug on it. And that was the end of that. So Becca unfortunately spent a week hustling. We are so proud of her because she was getting all kinds of different jobs. She then got a job as a manager, a bridal salon manager, and then got another job getting back into design, working with a fashion designer, smaller company. And she actually just landed a new job where she's a technical designer. So she is steadily going about her.
What's the name of the company? The Levy?
Oh, the Levy Group. So they own a bunch of different brands.
Like a lot of different brands.
A lot of different brands like Laundry and Nautica and BCBG, a bunch of them. Really cool. And actually, they have one of the owners, Dawn Levy, has a coat line that is like really nice. And I saw one of her coats in Foxes.
Do we get any deals?
I sure hope so, because those coats are nice, and I like coats, like I like bags and shoes.
Okay, Santana.
All right. Anyway, so and Becca, and then she has a very, very, very nice boyfriend.
We like a lot.
We like him. We like Chris a lot.
He's a good
He's
guy.
a good guy. And then Dylan graduated DePaul in June, and he is going for the dream.
Aspiring career at Crate and Barrel right now.
Right?
Oh no, that's
not it.
That's not it.
He is an aspiring comedian
in Chicago.
Screenwriter, content creator extraordinaire.
He's doing a few open mics per week. I don't know, probably averages probably about 2 or 3 a week.
2 or 3 a week. He's living the dream. He's trying it out. The comedy scene in Chicago is pretty competitive. He'll go to an open mic and there'll be like 60 people. That's a lot of people trying to tell jokes in one night.
And he too is with a young woman who he's been living with, who we absolutely love, Annalise. And very happy that both of our kids are in really nice relationships with people that we enjoy spending time with.
Yes, and laughing with. And we have our animals, as you can tell. We have Santana. She's now 11, and she's very whiny.
She's very gray above the eyebrows right now. Right, baby girl?
She's very whiny.
Come here.
Okay. All right. And then we have Rosie, which Darin introduced you to.
She's
Jasper.
She's got no tail.
Yeah, she's got half a tail.
Yeah, she's got half a tail.
And then Jasper is hiding right now because he doesn't like traveling in his crate.
Jasper's the easiest out of all the animals. He really except when he's traveling.
He doesn't like travel.
Yeah, he doesn't like travel.
I mean, who likes
he doesn't like being in the. He does not like being in the crate when he's traveling up here. When probably about 2 hours and 45 minutes is what I think I timed him his max capacity to not do anything in the car.
Yeah, and
related
then that's
to
it.
You know what? That's when Jasper loses it.
Yeah. And the one funny, scary story with Jasper was a few months back. It was still warm outside, and we were driving to the house. So we were about, I don't know, maybe 7 minutes away.
7 minutes. We had 7 minutes to go.
7 minutes left, and he couldn't take it. And so he had an accident, and it was very smelly. And we opened the windows. It was terrible. We opened the windows, and just as we were driving, all of a sudden, what do we see right in front of us in front of our car? A bear.
A big freaking bear.
A real bear. No joke.
No joke. Not a stuffed bear.
So of course I was like, oh my God, close the windows. So we had to endure the smell because we didn't want a bear coming in the car, and we all survived. But there have been, the one thing that we discovered here is that we've got bears and deer and foxes and eagles and turkeys, wild turkeys, and mice. We have mice.
We got a lot of mice.
Got a lot of mice. That was not fun. We had a situation this summer where we left the house. I don't know what happened, but my freezer door stayed open, and it ruined it like polluted the whole upstairs, and the mice had a field day. And yeah, I think we definitely need a new refrigerator, but we're waiting on it because we've done a lot of projects.
We're waiting for it to go on sale.
Yeah.
Right?
We're waiting for when we, I guess, do our kitchen, but that every time we come up, the food kind of goes a little bit
If
bad.
anybody wants to buy us a holiday gift, like a refrigerator or something, that'd be a nice gift for us.
Yeah,
Right?
Things that you learn when you get another house.
Yeah, so we're paying bills on 2 homes now. That's good.
Yeah. So we're trying to downsize. We're looking at it. We're investigating our options. I think it's the time is coming because it'll be
We're not
really
there
nice.
yet.
Not there yet, but it is. Something's happening
Slowly.
And so we got 5 minutes left. And the one thing I want to like catch up with everybody is I want to, I'm sure we're gonna have a spinoff podcast just dedicated to pizza. But since
yes, we are gonna have that.
because honestly, because of COVID, Darin really became fascinated, obsessed with pizza.
Fascinated and obsessed.
Yes. And so much so that he created a group on Facebook called Westchester Pizza Lovers. That is now how many people are members? 7,000, 8,000?
It's got about 8,500.
8,500 people.
Yeah, that's right.
8,500 people. And it is really great. I mean, we've gone on, like we've had a few pizza crawls here and there. Darin does all these really fun challenges for people where I'm usually Venmoing somebody like $100. I'm like, what did I do now?
There's some challenges where there's money going out the door.
Right.
That's not really sure what the point is.
Well, who am I paying?
To be honest, I don't really know what the point of this too. But
what did they answer?
Seems like fun at the time.
Right. Who ate a slice first? What? But he's actually doing something really nice now, which is a total pay it forward initiative with the Humane Society in New Rochelle. And it's you want to tell people what you're doing?
So basically, we have 12 pizzerias in Westchester that I got to participate by agreeing with the Humane Society that if people adopt a pet from the Humane Society, which is based in New Rochelle, the pizzerias, 2 of them, will donate a free celebratory pizza pie as part of their celebration. Now, people hopefully are not going out and adopting a pet with the hope of just getting 2 free pizza pies, but it's a nice little add-on bonus for somebody who wants to bring home a furry friend. Right, Santana? You love the idea. You like some pizza. You like crust. But yeah, we have 12 pizzerias. I don't put me in a spot to name all 12 right now because I'm going to forget somebody. I don't want to do that.
He'll thank them on our next
Yes, I'll thank them.
And how long can you do it until? From now through when?
So basically, each pizzeria is on the hook for 25 pies.
So that'll be a while.
It'll go for a while. So if somebody goes to the Humane Society and adopts a pet, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, it could be a rabbit. I don't know if they have any reptiles, but it would probably be a reptile too. If you do, the Humane Society will give you a piece of paper with a proof of adoption, and we'll put 2 pizzerias on there that you can go to claim your free pie.
That's very nice.
So
and didn't they tell you how many adoptions they had so far?
So far, they've given away 23 pies.
Look at that.
23 pies.
That's 23 animals, right? No, or is that 12 animals?
It's divided by 2. Somebody only got 1 free pie because they couldn't use the second one.
Oh, okay. But so it's not 23 animals. It's 12 animals,
yeah,
2 pies?
Like roughly 12 animals.
All right, 12 animals. We need to up that number. Yeah, come on, people.
Go out and adopt.
Go get it there. Like even the cats, they're so cute.
Adopt, not shop.
Yeah,
right?
adopt, don't shop.
Is it right? Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop.
Right,
so that's been really, really nice. And Darin had been doing his pizza reviews with Dylan, but since Dylan's in Chicago, then he a lot of the times either does it with himself or with his mom. Sally is a returning character.
Mom does some pizza reviews now.
I'm the wife, so I sometimes will do it too. And then there's the daughter. So we've got it's a family affair. You know, soon maybe it'll be the significant others. What was it? What was Annalise? She was the girlfriend. Yeah, we got the girlfriend. So maybe we'll do the girlfriend, the boyfriend. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, that's what we've been up to aside from working hard. Things have changed a lot. I don't have a marshmallow business. I'm not an Optivia health coach at the moment, although I have been, up and down, diving back in. I am like after the new year, we are like back in it. I've had some knee issues lately that have not been fun. We've had all kinds of different issues.
So that knee
health
issue
things.
of yours has not been fun at all.
Yeah, this week I was in tears. I don't know what happened, but
you would think that Beth had a career as a football player. The way she's been walking lately, but she wasn't. She wasn't a football player.
Yes, I was just in a lot of agony. Couldn't walk up and down stairs. Freaked me out. Had a cortisone shot, which I never had before in my life, and I was like,
she called me right after she got the cortisone shot. She felt like a completely new woman. She's like, "This is amazing." and then later on that day, the effects of the
It
cortisone
wore off.
a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
So we got to keep a needle with cortisone on hand.
exactly. Now that I know, I need to get shots. But it's been thankfully I'm on the mend. I'm happy. We're gonna be heading back home now. Darin's got to go to work. I'm gonna go run and do some shopping, do some retail therapy.
Yeah, you're gonna do something today while I'm gone.
I'll do something. Don't you worry.
Beth always manages to find a way to keep herself busy whenever I'm not around. But Beth likes it. Beth does like some alone time.
I do.
You do.
I do. Always.
Oh.
I used to when I lived in the city. I used to rollerblade through Central Park and then have my ice skates over my shoulder, and I'd put my rollerblades in a locker, and then I'd ice skate at Woman Wrinkle by myself.
So Beth's had enough of me this weekend.
Yeah. So no, I haven't had enough of you, but we're gonna get on the road and hit the ground.
We'll be more organized next time.
Yes, we'll find a better location.
Yeah, this is a better location. We just wanted to get things started again, get this keeping it real back on people's radar. Hopefully, whether it's 5 people, 10 people, no people, whatever, at least we get it back on our radar.
It's like therapy for us.
Right, exactly.
We need to start doing it again, and the only way to grow this thing is to actually keep doing it, because we were growing. The other one was growing, and then we gave it up because I got a job. Things got busy. People started going outside again. Life happened. So now we're back.
All right. On that note, we got to get going. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Try to enjoy some pizza if you can. Westchester Pizza Lovers, if you have a chance to join that. There's a couple of New York Eastern treats. There's a lot of different Facebook groups going on related to food. That's my next calling in life, I think. Something relating to food and pizza. So, all right. With that, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah to everyone who celebrates. We'll be back in a week. Yeah, we'll be back in a week. Take care.